What's up, guys? Sean Dekmar here from Dekmar Alerts. Before I begin this brief video on how to short, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who's a part of Dekmar Alerts. We're upwards 300 subscribers in the morning newsletter. You guys are making me so proud. You guys are benefiting. You guys are becoming better, efficient traders, and you guys are becoming so knowledgeable and so educated in the stock market. So I'm so happy for you guys. Dekmar Alerts has grown and expanded so much, becoming highly recommended, and it's just so great to see. So thank you so much. What I really want to get in today is shorting stocks and what my criteria is for shorting stocks. I believe shorting stocks is super predictable. It's very, very easy to make money if you know what to look for. A lot of beginners don't even know what shorting stocks is, so I want to get into all of it. Shorting stocks is actually making money when the stock or that company fails. When that stock is going down, you make money off it. You want that stock to crash and burn while you are shorting a stock. You can ride that stock all the way to the top while going long, and you can actually set a short at the highest point and make money all the way back down. So what shorting really is the shares are sold and the proceeds are credited to your account. Sooner or later, you must close the short by buying back the same number of shares called covering and returning them to your broker. If the price drops, you can buy back the stock at the lower price and make a profit on the difference. What this essentially is saying is you are borrowing shares from your brokerage. You are actually selling them first and buying them back at a lower price and actually making all the money from A to B. That's the way shorting works. I know it sounds a little confusing at first, but basically, if you want it in easier terms, you make money as the stock fails. So that is exactly how it works. And there are some great advantages in shorting stocks, as you can find them and you can actually know when they're going to happen, but there are also some huge risk involved, such as losses can be infinitive. And what I mean by losses can be infinitive is if you are going long on a stock and you want that stock to continue to climb, but that stock makes a bad turn and goes south and crashes, that stock can hit zero eventually and you cannot lose any more money. But when you are shorting a stock, that stock can continue to climb and you can lose money every single second. That stock could actually go forever and you can go in debt. You are liable to pay back those shares to your brokerage, so you can lose a lot of money if you are not paying attention while shorting stocks. You have to be on top of your game and really know when to short stocks and when not to short stocks. Ever since I started sending out my alerts of stocks to short, I've been absolutely nailing them, hitting top losers in the market every single day for the past 2 weeks now, which is exactly what you want when shorting stocks. You want these stocks to be top losers, crashing, going down negative 20% on a day, because that is all money you are benefiting. What I look for while shorting stocks are a couple main points. Some huge things are volume and activity. I want a stock with hundreds of thousands of volume, millions of volume. A stock with no volume is a stock that will make you no money. A volume is how many times the stock is traded throughout the day, and it's what gives its momentum. It's what moves the stock rapidly from point A to point B, and that's what you really want to look for. You want high momentum, you want high volume. What also you want while shorting stocks is you want the previous day of that stock being shorted, you want that to be a great day. You want that stock being overbought, going up 50% gain, going up 100% gain. I alerted PSTR yesterday's newsletter, Wednesday, April 8th, PSTR, stocks to short, just because it went up 138% on the day. I alerted it Wednesday, April 8th, and my subscribers made a killing going from 477 hitting lows of 376 where it closed. Just from that one thing alone, I noticed the stock was overbought, it was up way too high, and that the next day was going to be a great day to short, as it absolutely just killed it, and we all just made a great day. So that's awesome to see. There are some very easy ways to know that a stock is going to come back down, and one of those ways is knowing resistance line, knowing candles. I'm going to show that to you guys right now. This is straight out of my newsletter, QCCO. This was on April 1st, Wednesday, I believe it is. Yep. QCCO, I alerted this out, and March 31st had a great day as it climbed from $2.02, hitting highs of $2.27. As you notice, when it hit $2.27, it stopped. If you look back 2 more days, $2.27, it had resistance as well. If you go back months, November 7th, it had $2.27 resistance. So obviously there's a strong resistance line. And as you notice, once it hit this resistance line, there is a nice upper region of this candle, which we call the upper shadow of the candle. There's a nice big sell-off, And this is what you really want to look for, these nice big upper shadows of the candle with a nice smaller body. This means the stock hit its resistance, there's a big sell-off, and the next day it carried over and actually dropped. This is where I alerted it and went 223, hitting lows of $2.70. So that was a great day. Even if you noticed March 27th, it hit its resistance and it had this huge upper shadow of this candle before dropping from $2.08 to hitting a low of $1.87 the last 2 days. So that's awesome to see. Resistance is such a huge factor which will turn a stock around so quickly, and it's great to see that there's such great indicators. Thursday, April 2nd, I alerted GBSN saying its huge run was going to be over. GBSN has been having a huge couple of great days where I actually alerted on April 1st that GBSN was going to spike. And that's exactly what it is, GBSN spiking day. So we actually made money going all the way up, going from $4.09, hitting a high of $5.40. And then the next day on Thursday, I alerted it for stocks to short, and we actually made a killing going from $4.57 to hitting lows of $5.09. So a lot of my subscribers actually made money all the way up and all the way back down. We're actually alerted it again on April 6th because the stock market was closed Good Friday, saying GBSN, this is going to continue to dump. And that's exactly what it did. We made a killing and then dumped and dumped. So a lot of my subscribers made great profit and great money. So what did I see in this stock when I wanted to short it? As again, we had a huge upper shadow of this candle. If you notice, there's resistance at 546 from April 1st. If you go all the way back to November again, we have the same exact resistance. It hit this resistance line and a huge sell-off of just all these people just selling their stocks because they know it couldn't break this resistance. It kind of looks like with this smaller body of the candle exactly what you want. It looks like a nice marshmallow on a stick about to get roasted by all these shorters, and that's a great way to think about it. The candle is bottom heavy and it's kind of pointing down, and that's exactly what happened. So that's a great thing to look at. AMCN is a huge day where this actually went over 50%, and we have this huge upper shadow of this candle coming back to a lower, smaller body, where if you carry it over the next day, we have $2.90 hitting lows of $2.70. So a nice 20-cent profit if you shorted that. Came to today, which is Thursday, April 9th, stocks to short, KONE. KONE had a huge upper day. We didn't have any resistance in the past, but just because we had this huge upper shadow and a huge buy off once it hit $8 is a natural resistance line. It's very mentally hard to get over any whole numbers, and this is a natural resistance line which pushed the stock all the way back down and actually had a huge drop off right in the beginning of the day. NYMX, TCPI, I already showed you GBSN. NYMX had these huge huge days and actually platformed out, was a great indicator that it didn't have much left into it. And then a Monday is actually when I alerted it. Monday 9:30, 160, and actually dropped back down to 139. TCPI crashed as well. Thursday had this huge gap up, has this huge spike at the end of the day, and Monday 9:30 opened up at 245 and actually crashed back down low by 10:35 a.m. to 222. Close the laptop, go outside and have fun. Like, that's what day trading is all about. VLTC is actually one of my great calls, saying watch for the spike in the beginning of the day and it will crash after that. VLTC had this huge spike in the beginning of the day and actually crashed. I actually said it was going to short, it was going to fall. Had it right here under my Tuesday, April 7th alert. And why I noticed that, or how I spotted that out, was because it had such huge momentum going up and just dropped over pre-market. A lot of people were not expecting this to happen. So there's a nice buyback up to its resistance line. Couldn't beat that $4.60 resistance line, and actually crashed all the way back down to $3.80. So it's just been huge profit lately. I hope this video helped you out. If you have any more questions, just come to me, ask, learn. I am so happy when I hear from you guys. Cannot wait to educate. I'm just so thrilled at how big Dekmar Alerts has been getting. So thank you guys. Email me if you have any questions.